out. I don't know, I feel like it should have been positive yesterday if it was going to be. Oh my God.
Okay, so 5th cycle TTC baby number 2. I'm going to try the hack that worked last time when I got pregnant with my daughter. And I'm going to try the Mucinex hack. And I am ovulating, I think, tomorrow. So I should get my peak ovulation strips sometime tonight. It's pretty dark right now. But I'm going to take 1 dose today and 1 dose tomorrow. And cross my fingers that it works to TTC baby number 2. Once again, this cycle, we did take a month off when I had surgery, but none of the other cycles have taken. Just got a negative pregnancy test 2 weeks ago. So I'm gonna take this, and then in 2 weeks we will see.
Just took an ovulation test, and woo, that's very positive. Very positive. Today is cycle day 13. So it's a little bit later than I have been getting a peak ovulation strip test the past couple cycles, but I think my cycles they're trying to like regulate after I got my IUD removed. But this is cycle number 5, trying for baby number 2. We did take a month off when I had surgery. So technically 4, but it's been 5 months since I got my IUD removed. And that's pretty positive. I took Mucinex yesterday night, like 7:45-ish. So I'll probably take it again tonight and then again tomorrow. I don't know when I actually like peaked because this is first morning urine, so it could have been in the middle of the night. But I would say I either peaked like early this morning, like middle of the night, or later into the morning, because it's extremely dark and that was holding urine all night, overnight. So we will see. My app says I'll still ovulate today, maybe like late tonight or early tomorrow morning. So then that puts us testing at the very end of September. And I'm supposed to start, I think, the 1st of October. So we will do some testing videos in about 8 or 9 days and see if the Mucinex trick worked again this time, because technically it has worked for me twice now, because I had COVID the month that I got pregnant the first time with Sweet Pea, and I was taking Mucinex and like steroids and stuff like prescribed by a doctor, and then I got pregnant that month. It wasn't necessarily like I was taking them on the day of ovulation, but they were in my system when it was in my fertile window. And then when I got pregnant with Alora, I had been trying for 4 months after a miscarriage, and then I decided to take Mucinex that December, and I got pregnant with Alora. So I don't know if it's coincidence or what, but I tried it again this month, and we will see if it results in a sticky baby. I'll probably take it tonight and again tomorrow, just because I thought I was gonna get my peak ovulation test last night, and it was dark, but it wasn't quite peak. So I definitely peaked in the middle of the night last night. I will keep you guys updated on my symptoms, and we will see. But I kind of have my hopes up because this is allegedly worked for me twice, if it's not a coincidence. So we will see.
It's kind of early, so it might not show. What do you think?
I don't know, these are really bad. I don't really see anything.
I don't see anything on that one. It could just be really early. So mommy's only 8 DPO right now, so she's never gotten a test this early.
I don't know.
There's nothing on them.
That's extremely light. Usually that would be darker if it was going to be positive.
I mean, if you just implanted yesterday, then...
4 and 6 even. No. Nope.
Not yet. We'll test again in a couple days.
Okay. It is still 8 DPO. I wanted to take a test with second morning urine because I've heard sometimes that can be a little bit more telling for people. I've actually personally never tried it, but I did a 4-hour hold, which is what is recommended for second morning. And I did a 1FO and one of these GPs. And I don't know, I know where the line is, so it's hard for me to tell if I can actually see something or if I just know where to look. I don't know, it's not glaringly obvious, so I'm gonna call it negative. I have never tested second morning urine before, but I don't know, I just have a feeling, and I know it's still early, so we probably wouldn't be able to tell anyway today, but tomorrow we'll be telling. Yeah, I guess we will wait and see until tomorrow. Okay, I took this test. I haven't looked at it yet. Actually, let me turn the light on. I did another 4-hour hold because I feel like I'm going crazy, but I feel like I might see something on this other test. I see the same thing on this. And I've never been able to see a shadow on the 1FO test before. You can't see that on camera, but I guess we'll see tomorrow. So I genuinely think that I'm pregnant, and the test that I took today, I'm 8 DPO today. This morning it was stark negative, but then I took an afternoon test and then an evening test, and I feel like I can see like the faintest shadow of a line on them. Like, I feel like I'm going crazy, but at the same time, the symptoms are telling me otherwise. I feel like, I don't know, tomorrow would be very telling because I feel like with how I'm feeling, they should be becoming positive. And while I was relatively convinced last cycle, I think I'm more than convinced this cycle, but I keep trying to not get my hopes up and be like, okay, well, maybe not, you know, maybe they'll be negative. Like, today's were pretty negative, but I feel like I've taken those tests for a couple cycles now, and I've never seen a shadow on the 1FO ones. I've never seen a shadow on them. I was not pregnant either one of those times. So I don't know what to think, but I'm having a lot of physical symptoms, so breast tenderness, and they're very swollen, painfully swollen. Vivid dreams, out of breath, increased thirst, increased appetite, craving salty things. I can smell things like crazy. I've been having a lot of cramping, starting at around 6 DPO, which I thought may have been implantation, the evening of 6 DPO. And yesterday night, the cramping was insane. Like, there was a lot of cramping. And that's continued into today, but it's not been as severe as it was, like that little bout of cramping that I had last night. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not typical for the last 5 cycles that I've had to be feeling all of these symptoms, especially the breast enlargement. That's crazy. So I will be shocked if they're negative tomorrow. Maybe they will be. I don't know. Only time will tell. Maybe it needs a couple days to develop, but 9 DPOs when I got my positive test with Allura, and it was indistinguishable. It was obviously positive, so we'll see, but if not, maybe 10 DPO. I don't know. I just have a feeling.
We're gonna sit here. Say hi. Say hi. So we're gonna find out if mommy's got a baby in there.
I think not.
The progesterone doesn't look high. Oh no, I don't see anything on that one. I don't see anything on that one either.
I was expecting them to be positive, but I don't see anything.
Not on that one either. If that's okay, we'll try again next month. It's just weird because mommy's been having symptoms. It's okay, mommy.
I feel like I did everything that I could this month. No. Okay.
See, it's okay, Mommy. See, we'll try again.
Blue and
Blue and
pink.
pink, yeah.
Okay. So I truly think that I'm pregnant, and I just took another test, and I did the WANFO, and it looks positive to me. So I dipped one of these. I see it. It's so faint though. I see it there too. It's so incredibly faint. I even went through the trouble to put on makeup today and do my hair and makeup because I genuinely thought that this morning I would get a positive test, but it was negative this morning. But I just genuinely feel like I'm pregnant. So I took more tests with afternoon urine, and I see faint lines on them. Maybe I just got them later in the day. Maybe I just implanted a little bit later, but they're so incredibly faint. Maybe they'll be better tomorrow and I can actually like see them tomorrow. I don't know, but we will see. Does Mommy have a baby in her belly? Are you gonna be a big sister? No? Are you sure? Are you sure? I might dip an ovulation test because if it's getting darker, then that will tell me if there has been progression. But I picked up more pregnancy tests at the store because I have so many symptoms, and I just think that I am. I think I'm literally going crazy because the tests like aren't reflecting how I feel. So I feel like I'm going insane. Yeah, I've never seen a faint line like on just there on one of these. Yeah, I feel like it's there, but it's so faint. I don't know, it's weird for 9 DPO. Like, obviously 9 DPO at night, it's like 6 o'clock, but it's so weird for 9 DPO, like, to not get a positive. I mean, this one's still pretty faint. I don't know if it'll develop after the other ones, but I so totally see it. Like, I don't even have to squint. Okay. I don't really know what to think because I was convinced yesterday that I was pregnant, but this morning I'm kind of like not trying to get my hopes up because it is 10 DPO. I still have symptoms, but maybe it's just a really bad cycle about to start. I don't know. So I'm just gonna dip a couple of tests. I don't really have high expectations, but I don't know, we'll see. The only test that is even remotely hopeful looking are the ovulation ones, because they will get darker as your HCG rises, and that was my first indicator that I was pregnant with Laura. But I got that positive test on 9 DPO, and while the ovulation test was darker on 9 DPO, I don't necessarily consider any of the pregnancy tests to be positive from yesterday. I don't know, I'm starting to think that we're probably out this cycle. I don't know. It's just really discouraging. I don't know, I feel like it should have been positive yesterday if it was going to be. But this is definitely darker. It's not done developing yet, but it's weirdly dark for the beginning of my cycle. Oh my god. No. Can you see that? Oh my god. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm pregnant. Shut up. It's just a day later than I got last. Oh my god, I'm shaking. It's just a day later than I got last time when I was pregnant with Laura, but okay, I'm gonna take the digital. I was trying not to get my hopes up, so I was like, I'm just gonna expect that it's gonna be negative. They're not negative. These are supposed to be just as sensitive as the early detection, and they have the blinking light whenever they're done. It's blinking. It might be too early for that one, but they're supposed to be just as sensitive now. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think Elijah's gonna be mad at me that I tested without him, but I thought I was not pregnant because, like, yeah, I'm having all the symptoms, but like all the tests have been negative so far, and I just was getting really discouraged because the result of the test was not matching my symptoms. But they are now, which means the Mucinex trick has worked at least 2 times. It worked whenever I got pregnant with Laura. It's worked this time, and I was taking it around the time that I conceived Sweet Pea without knowing that was supposed to be a trick. I wasn't like taking it around ovulation. I was taking it like that cycle, so I don't know if you count that one. It's only on the 2nd dot, so I don't know how long it's gonna take. I'm for sure pregnant. I mean, it's right there. That one is so clear. It's so faint for 10 DPO, like I'm scared a little bit. Maybe I just implanted a day later than I did with Laura. But I mean, like, I swear I saw a very, very, very faint line on this yesterday and also on the Wanfo from yesterday. So I have like this little book, and the ovulation test got darker yesterday, so I think I might count the first positive as 9 DPO PM because that's when I got those, but this is like clear on 10, so maybe that's okay. I have to bring Elijah in here. Soaking. It's on the 3rd. Maybe I'll bring him in here when this comes up, but I don't know if it'll read pregnant or not because it's like so faint. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have a June baby. I already calculated it because yesterday I was fully convinced that I was pregnant. So it'll be, I think June 12th would be my due date. Yeah, this looks exactly how it looked on 9 DPO with Laura. Exactly. It's just a day later. Okay. Oh, this is not pregnant. It's just too early, I guess, for this one. It's clearly there, so I might order, oh my gosh, some more digitals. Or send Elijah out to the store. They're all positive. This could be the last time that I find out that I'm pregnant. If we bring this baby home and we decide that we're done after 2 kids, this could be the last time I find out that I'm pregnant. And it's funny because Coven just sent me a meme this morning that said, "You will find out you're pregnant in 2025. He's been joking about it, but like, I just saw that this morning, and then I wonder if this digital would show up. Yeah, that looks just like it did when I got my positive test with Allura. I'm kind of hoping that that one shows up positive because this one is clearly positive. Dude, I knew it. I said yesterday, I knew it. Like, I just know that I'm pregnant. I even said on 8 DPO, the night of 8 DPO, I think I'm pregnant. Like, I don't understand why the tests are not like, it took a full 2 days of like symptoms, like heavy symptoms, for the test to be positive. It's too early for these stupid digitals. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go get more tests and test tomorrow.
I don't see anything.
No?
Oh, on this one, yes. I didn't know this was the one.
They're all positive.
They're very light. They are all positive.
But then it's too early for the digitals.
They are all positive.
It's too early for these. These are negative.
So do you want to do those tomorrow?
Yeah.
This is definitely positive. Laura's eating a Kit Kat on the trampoline.
Okay, that's okay.
Ooh, give your mommy.
It's a day later than I thought. But the digitals are negative.
I'm sure they'll be positive the next day or two. That's crazy.
I like fully.
What are we gonna do?
I fully went into it expecting like, oh,
What have we done?
it's gonna be negative because it was negative.
You see that? It's pink. You see it has 2 lines on it? That means you're gonna be a big sister.
See, there's a line on that one too.
Are you gonna be a big sister? Yeah, pink and blue. Yeah, do you know what that means? It means you're gonna be a big sister. You're gonna have a baby brother or a baby sister. What do you think?
Okay, 11 DPO. We are just checking progression now. I just dipped 5 tests. Oh no, it's darker. Yeah. I should be able to get a positive digital now. That one's not done yet, but it's very obviously positive and it's darker. Super dark. This one I could barely see anything on yesterday. And I see it. Yeah, it's not even done running yet and I see it. Okay, should I take a digital? Which digital should I take? Because that's clear, right? I think that's pretty clear. Let's take the clear blue digital. It's loading. I'll put it back in there. This one is for sure darker. It looks very similar to my 10 DPO test with Allura the day after I found out. So that's reassuring. I just need to stop worrying so much. I don't know, like when you have a history of loss, it's hard to not worry. I feel like this would be positive if I took it, so sure, let's take that one too.
Okay.
Definitely pregnant.
That's crazy.
Oh.
What? Yeah. It's pink, yeah. It says yes on it, which means mommy's pregnant. You're gonna be a big sister. You're gonna be a big sister. Yeah, you're so excited. You're gonna be a big sister. You're gonna be a big sister. Yay.